Good evening, truck and tractor pull fans. Man, season's wound down and over with almost. But we got Scott Jones with us tonight. He's going to go over this weekend's micro mini pulling. I believe we got a show Saturday at Greek's truck shop there at right beside the Buck, and also on Sunday there will be a show which he's going to talk about here shortly in New Freedom, Pennsylvania. So we'll cut him loose here shortly. And real quick, I'm going to touch base with this past weekend's Snyder County Banquet real quick. And then we're going to turn it over to Scott and let him chit chat all about the micro mini world. How's Dwayne tonight, buddy?
I'm doing great. Waiting till the sun comes back out again. Seems like it's been a little bit dreary.
Yeah. It's that time of year, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's winter's coming.
Yes, indeed. Kendra may pop in, probably won't. So she thought we were not going to have a show tonight, but surprise. Anyway, how's Scott tonight? I guess I should ask how Scott's doing while he's waiting on us here. So
hey, just peachy.
Just peachy. Okay. Another wonderful day. Living a dream, huh?
Yes, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, hats off to Snyder County. It was a great season for them, and they crowned their champions and several special award winners. And I'll run down the list here real quick. Typical banquet there in New Berlin, Pennsylvania. Great food. It was a little late showing up. I know a couple people were pacing back and forth, wondering if the caterer was going to show up. He did, and it was worth the wait. The food was fantastic. And just a good time up there. We enjoy going to their banquets. 2025 champions will start off with the Pro Street 4x4 trucks. Mike Mitchell Jr. with the Bone Crusher, which is kind of a funny name because if you know, his dad also has a truck called Bad to the Bone. So they built Mikey a truck and called it Bone Crusher. But congratulations to him. He was the 2025 champion in Pro Street Gas 4x4. The Light Pro 4-1 Limited Pro Tractor class, Eli Zimmerman. And that's a young man that went from pulling garden tractors. Now he's running a pretty stout Light Pro International. And, he got his championship this year. Congratulations to him. 2.6 Pro Street Diesel 4x4. The limited time Dodge of Derek Smith got the championship there. You okay, Dwayne?
Yeah.
Man, you gasping a lot of air tonight. You're going to make it.
No, I'm good. I was just reading the comments. Am I making noise? I was looking at everybody in. Craig is in. April, David Kaufman.
Hey, Stephen Chase Diamond's in here.
Tara, Chase Diamond.
Hey, Tara, David Kaufman, April Puffenbarger, Tristan. You're watching the CMA Awards on my TV right now. Okay. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for coming in. Quick, here, okay, where did I leave off here? Derek Smith was the 2.6 Pro Street 4x4 diesel champion. 3.0 Limited Pro Diesel 4x4. Jason and Sam Heimbach with Heimbach Diesel. Their Cummins-powered Ford truck had a great year, and they took home the championship. Mod Turbo Super Farm Tractors. Matt Dersham with the other half. They farm all. And I'll tell you what, Matt had a great year, and I think he picked up another award, which we'll be talking about here shortly. Congratulations to him. Hot Stock is a tractor that won every event but one. Terry Tanner with the worst case scenario. What a season he had with that tractor. Chris Hoyt wasn't able to make. Chris Hoyt's youngest got married. I sent him a message Sunday. I was like, "Hey, we missed seeing you at the banquet," and he said, "I forget." He said something, and he said that my Logan got married. I'm like, "Oh, congratulations!" So.
I guess that's a good reason not to be at the banquet.
That's a good reason not to be at the banquet. Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, congratulations to Terry Tanner and the Chris Hoyt pulling team, and what a fantastic year in the hot stock class, winning all but one event. Enhanced Farm is another Team Hoyt tractor. Brooks Major with the mystery case took home the championship in Enhanced Farm. So Case winning big time up there, big time. Let me.
Got that Hoyt magic in it.
Yes, sir. Yep, Hoyt's spent a lot of research and development in these case engines, and man, it's starting to pay off big time. Not that he hasn't paid out a lot to get where he's at, believe me. But that's
but that's they
case
did
tractors are tough.
they did a good job this year, that's for sure.
Yeah. Behind the Wall Award went to Lance Spiegelmeyer, and if you don't know who Lance is, if you're ever at Sealands Grove, he is the starting line flagman. And of course, of course, the big thing was him jumping over the wall whenever Luke Gladhill got out of kind of just shot to the left when he left the starting line there during the championship weekend up there. And he pretty much had to do a Scott Jones, as I call it. He had to dive over the wall. But Scott was a little quicker and a little more graceful, but Lance got out of the way. He was fine. No harm done. He did get the Behind the Wall Award. Mechanic of the Year was Matt Sudal, and we all know even Matt in our series showed up. I think he's 3 or 4 events, and he did have his first time he came and ran pro stock with us at Boonesboro. Tractor ran fantastic, that particular tractor, and since then he's been wrenching and having growing pains with that tractor and a couple other tractors, and he has several tractors. Enhanced Farm. He runs, of course, has a pro stock and runs with us sometimes, and hot stock and Mod Turbo Super Farm. I'm sorry, like Pro Limited Pro. Any of those two classes.
They have
the green blooded tractor. Yeah.
Yeah, they have 3 Enhanced Farm, 2 hot stock, 1 4-1, and then a pro stock.
Yes, so he's definitely Mechanic of the Year because he's wrenching on all of them. So.
That's 7 tractors.
That's dedication. That's a lot of work. Rookie of the Year, again, no brainer with the season he had, Terry Tanner, with the worst case scenario tractor. Well earned. He drove the hell out of that tractor all season long. Best of pairing, also Terry Tanner with the not Terry, but the tractor. Worst case scenario. Sorry, Terry. The tractor did win best of pairing, and that was voted on online on their website. Through a poll by the public, and that tractor got best of pairing for the season.
Yeah, I messed up. I seen it 2 hours after the polling closed or the voting closed, and I couldn't get in anymore. I was like, well, I guess it was a little bit too late.
Sportsman of the Year, well deserved, Craig Shaner with the Unlimited Pleasure 4x4 truck. He was Sportsman of the Year. I don't really know him personally. I've seen him pull several times, obviously, but congratulations to him for being Sportsman of the Year. Sponsor of the Year is Hackensburg Garage. That's a local business up there. Truck Puller of the Year was this year's champion, the Mike Mitchell Jr. with the Bone Crusher. That is Truck Puller of the Year. Tractor Puller of the Year, Matt Dersham with the other half, who's a champion in the Mod Turbo Super Farm class. And they also they have a local person up there, Lane Gardner, who kind of helps them beforehand, around the track, whatever they need. And a young fella. And he's a big Massey Ferguson fan, and they presented him a big poster of the Warpath Massey Ferguson pro stock out of Ohio.
How old is he?
I'm not sure how old he is. I'm not sure, but he's always there. He's diehard, dedicated Snyder County tractor puller fan, helper, whatever they need. He's there.
What's his name again?
Lance Gardner.
Is he the guy with the glasses?
Lane Gardner. Yes. Lane Gardner.
Yeah, I know. He's in the middle of it there.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember. Gardner, I know who he is.
Yeah, Lane Gardner.
But the guys like to give him a hard time.
Oh yeah, I like to pick on him, and he'll usually give you that. Oh yeah, kind of. That's his favorite saying. So I hear, I guess. So, but they were making fun of him at the banquet about that. Oh yeah, so anyway, good time. Congratulations, Snyder County, on another successful season. Great people, and see you in 2026. Scott Jones.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to just come right out and say, first of all, how was the 2026 micro mini pulling season for everybody? I know you didn't have a whole lot of events.
26 or 25?
25, I'm sorry.
We didn't run a whole lot this year. We got the 2 events this weekend. We'll have probably 2 more, probably the day after Christmas, that weekend after Christmas. Get my 5 events in so I qualify for anything.
Let me know about that.
Yeah, we got to get that established.
Okay. So we're headed to the Susquehanna Truck Repair facility right beside Buck Motorsports Park this Saturday at 4 p.m., correct?
Yes, sir.
And why don't you just clue us in a little bit about the classes that'll be there? Payouts up to you if you want to, but pullers, you had mentioned some out of town pullers may be coming in or something. So just build the event for us. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, you know me and my public speaking.
That's okay.
Right now we're looking between 6 and 8 pullers coming. Myself, Richard Barrett, Ray Heinel, locals. And Eric Rasmussen is coming from Wisconsin. And Brad Zeck is coming out of Kokomo, Indiana. And we have 2 Harris's maybe coming from Ohio, and I got Jay Arthur coming out of Kentucky. So it should be a pretty good field.
You had mentioned, I guess, several semi trucks.
We're hoping for a few more semis than usual because of where we are naturally.
Right.
Looking probably 6 or so this time around.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Hoping for a couple more to come in from out west, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, that's a good number to get. I mean, hey, especially getting one from out of Wisconsin. Eric's been around it forever.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been pulling micro minis for a lot of years.
As long as I have.
Yeah, a lot of years. And
he's another one started in the 80s.
I haven't seen him in quite a few years. I guess, well, it was when I went out to Illinois with him when we took our jet ride out across the highway.
That's what, 2003, 2004.
It was quite a while back. Yeah, quite a while back. We were in Belvedere.
Yep, Belvedere.
Going to have to expand the pit area with that many pullers.
Yeah, Dave called and asked how much room we needed. He's going to get plenty of room cleaned up for us. We got set up at Richard's house. We got a pretty good setup going. Got the track set up and tables put up and looking good. We got the laser on the sled now. We've joined the 21st century.
Cool.
Wow. No tape measure.
Nope, no more T-squares.
Wow.
So get that established.
Wonder how
Running 3 pro stock, 5-pound pro stock, 4-pound 2-wheel drive. Then go to the 5-pound super stock, 6-pound 4x4, 6-pound modified open, and 7-pound semis.
Okay. What? I guess most of the guys. How many vehicles on average do you think each person's got?
Some have 3 or 4. Some have as many as 14, 15. You can have 2 per class.
Right. Okay.
Cool. Most of them probably have 6 or 8.
Okay.
Did you get all your wheels fixed from last year?
Mm-hmm. Wheels fixed, tires recoated. That's all been taken care of. Got a couple of tractors I'm trying to get sorted out, getting a little more traction out of them. The pro stock tires are giving me more of a fit than the super stock tires, making our rubber bites a little bit trickier. There's a little voodoo there that we got to go perform.
Which track are you going to have at Greek Shop? Same one you had last year, or?
Yeah, we're having Richard's wood track, oak track. That's going to be at Greek Shop. It's got the legs. It's the easiest to transport. Then we're using my sled or my track over his place.
Okay.
And Richard's sled one day, maybe both. I think Jay Arthur's bringing a sled too. That gives us something different we haven't pulled before, so help mix things up a bit. But we're covered either way.
Yeah. One year, I remember they had what was called the East Coast Challenge. My gosh. Where did we start off? We started off down somewhere down Southern Maryland.
We pulled in Easton in the morning.
Yeah, Easton.
We did New Freedom in the afternoon. And then we did Williams Grove the following day.
Yeah. It was a lot of running.
A lot of work.
Challenge.
Yeah, it was. That was in the younger days.
And we had some damn good pullers there. I believe Jodry was there that weekend. Butch Watson come in, and some others. Yeah, that was a good weekend of pulling.
Yeah, it was
good stuff. Some of those guys don't. Those two, I don't even think pull anymore. Right? Butch don't.
They both went to retirement last year.
Yeah.
They got about 20 years ago. We did that. Wasn't it 2004, 2005, something like that?
Yeah, it was at Saddle's place, as a matter of fact, when we were in Eastman.
Down there in the chicken barn.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't mean to get a piece of ice in my mouth, but when I took a drink, anyway.
You have to do like my old man does, just crunch it down.
Yep.
Chase, how are you, buddy? I'll be in touch with you, Chase. We're getting our table situation straightened out. I'll be in touch with you. We're definitely going to have you make one, a cloth. We just got to make sure this 4-foot table we have is going to hold everything properly. So, and then we'll go from there. I'll get in touch with you. Mike Walker's here. Mike Walker will be with us Saturday.
Lynn Clark.
Yeah, I'll probably bring the GoPro along and do some individual runs with the GoPro, so we can do shorts and stuff like that with that.
You're starting at 4:00 p.m. at Greek's shop.
Yes.
And then the following day we're
at New Freedom, Pennsylvania, and we're starting at 10.
I gotcha.
Well, everybody can be on the road at a reasonable time that was heading back west. So the plan is to pull Friday night or Saturday night rather. And then if those are interested, we'll go over to the other event so they can get set up if they want to, if they got to fix anything or what have you. We go in there first thing Sunday, hit it and get it, and on down the road.
Cool deal. Do we, of course, everybody knows where Greek shop is. If anybody is in the New Freedom area, or I guess that some information can be given out at Dave's pool. The pool at Dave's on Saturday, how to get to Richards and stuff. So
it's next door to the New Freedom restaurant. If anybody knows where that is, there's a pole building next door. That's where it is.
Right on 851. Yeah.
Yes. Well, no, 851. That's York Road. Well, they call Susquehanna Trail there.
Susquehanna Trail. That's it. That's the word for you. 851's the next intersection up.
Yes.
Big intersection. Yeah. Okay. Cool deal, man.
Just out
measuring. That's gonna be cool.
Just outside.
Well, it only does fractions. It doesn't do decimals. We'll start to do conversions.
Oh no.
Yeah, we didn't get that high tech.
Got to come into play. Look out.
We measure down to the 32nd. That'd be close enough.
Hey, it counts. It counts. So does weight. Make sure everybody rescales.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're allowing no overage on weight. I had to put that in the driver's introduction, driver's meeting.
Okay. Yes, they have a driver's meeting. The only thing they don't do is they don't draw numbers, but that's okay.
No, you start whenever you can get your crap to run. Yep. It can be a challenge with some of those things, getting them to even start.
It's nothing to watch one person make 3 or 4 attempts to get to the track because it'll shut off on their way to the track or something.
Yeah, little suckers can be hateful.
Yeah.
Especially the little motor classes. They can be real annoying.
Mm-hmm. It's comical.
The bigger engines aren't quite as finicky.
It's comical. It's fun, though. And these guys, I tell you, weight per pound ratio, what they pull is amazing. I mean, we've had back in the day, we had a guy that doesn't pull anymore here with a modified that was pulling some big time weight. I forget where we were at that day. It might have been Ray Heindel's garage. I forget. I know we had that sled backed. And he blew it out. I couldn't believe it. He just blew it right out the end. You know, I was like, holy crap, these things got some power. If you can get it the right day, the right temperature, and of course the track, you know, is a typical track that used all the time back then. But that thing, it just amazed me, the amount of weight that thing. I forget what the total weight was that day, but it was, I think it had just about all the weights on the sled, believe it or not.
And we've done some 700 or 800 pounders before.
Which gets dangerous because, you know, the sled can tip over. You gotta be careful. Especially if you get a head of steam going with that much weight behind one of them, you better have somebody there getting ready to catch that sled and stop it. So I'm talking hundreds of pounds. I'm not talking 100 pounds, you know, multiple 100 pounds. So.
We'll probably be in the 500-pound range on some of the bigger classes this weekend.
Yeah, that's amazing what them old guys.
100 times what the tractor weighs.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because on a dirt track, we're about 6-7 times heavier than what the vehicle weighs with the sled.
Yeah. Dirt. I mean, they do a similar to a micro mini style pulling in dirt, but I don't know what I'm not real familiar with their ratios there. But this tabletop stuff, I'm telling you, man, you get the right temperature again, just the right conditions, you can really pull a lot of weight.
Do you heat the track at all, or you just go by ambient room temperature?
It is what it is.
Because if you heated the track, the heat would come out of it, and it would be different for other guys.
Sunny days, the track gets slick. That comes into play too.
So are you going to bring your new generation puller out or next generation tractor out?
Sure, why not?
Oh, yeah, it'll be exhibition there, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure they just love that in the Midwest, don't they?
We run some test passes with that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it does better than they did at the last pull out. We tried it out there, and of course out there they run a drop pan sled. We do not.
Right.
So I didn't have any preload. I couldn't get the thing to come out of the hole.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked a little bit silly. I said, "Drop the pan. Let's try that."
I don't think I've ever seen a drop pan sled on tabletop before. This would be the
They've
first time.
about the past 10, 12 years. They've been a hot lick.
Okay.
And they work just like the big ones.
Yeah.
But the sled's about $1,500 to $2,000, and no.
Yeah, right. And I guess it actually has a movable trip too, where you can actually. Yes. That's cool. Okay.
So, what's your advantage? Getting more speed in the middle of the run?
Getting out of the hole faster.
I gotcha.
Yeah. And about third track or so, it'll drop, and down it goes.
It's a dead pool. Dead pool is what I call, non-drop.
Yeah, so we got a dead sled. We just pull it out of the hole as a grunt from the get-go.
Yeah.
So does the drop pan sled use the same amount of weight about, or?
Yeah. They still pull the same amount of weight. They're just,
Yep.
more about speed.
Mm-hmm.
We got out there, we got to run more gear in the tractor and everything else because it's a whole different discipline, I guess you'd say. A little tough.
Yeah.
They also run a longer track. They're running 21-foot tracks.
Okay.
Which is tricky. Which is more of a later innovation also.
Yeah, I guess they kind of need the extra with a drop pan sled. You kind of need a little extra room to get them wound, I would think.
True to scale, the track needs to be 19 feet long. That's about 320 feet on full size. We're figuring for 16 scale. Mm-hmm. So 19, 20 feet is an actual full pull.
Okay.
But you also got to remember, the sled's 2 foot long. We're not really measuring. We're starting from the back of the sled, not the front of the sled. So you're losing 2 feet.
Yeah, true.
So like on my track, it's a 15-foot track. It's only a 13-foot full pull because you got 2 foot of sled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you think about it. We looked at going to 16 feet with my track, but the thing is, right there at 16 feet, the track gets a little bit rough, and you'll be chewing things up.
Yeah.
And it gives you more room for a shutdown if you stay a little shorter.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've got some rather quick stuff out there. That semi is pretty damn fast.
That class is very, very cool, very interesting.
I remember everybody scrambling to get the sled. When you have a good pull, that thing's booking.
Oh yeah.
Well, you turn in 40,000 RPM, you're running 50 to 1 gear ratio. It gets along pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
It probably runs 8-9 miles an hour unhinged.
That's what I say. You got a couple, 300 or 400 pounds behind you. You got to get weighed down before you drive off the table. I mean, it's time you need a couple extra hands there to grab that sled and get it stopped.
And that's why we added about 5 feet to mine just for a runoff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we don't have any incidents like we had up there at Greeks one time, where the end of the track collapsed and Richard's track got smashed.
Oh my!
Was you there that day?
I don't think I was. I don't remember that happening.
Yeah, he went up the end of the track and the sled followed him.
Uh,
It was not pretty.
no.
Yeah, that's
I've
not
seen
a
him
good
leave
day.
the track. I've seen him. I think. Well, Mark's one. Was it his Pro Stock? That one Ford Pro Stock. I think you might have the tractor now, Scott.
Yeah, I have it now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. It come unhinged and took off and left the track. Not with the sled. I think it come unhooked or something.
Yeah, they get the jumping and bouncing and come unhooked at times. They've had a hand throttle. They've had hand throttles in some of these classes where it helps with that.
Yeah.
Because something goes wrong, you let go of it, and it stops. You don't have
Pro Stock. Did you still don't have a hand throttle on Pro Stock?
We got them in that class. If you want to run them, you can have them. But it does help for that reason. If something goes wrong, you let go of it, it stops.
Yeah, because originally Pro Stock there was no hand throttle. You just wide open, set her and go.
Some of them have spring loaded.
Yeah.
Just pull it back, spring it, it goes forward and goes.
Right.
But when they get out of hand, they get out of hand.
Yeah.
It's quick.
Like you say, with a hand throttle, you can shut them down. Huh.
So when you set them up, they are basically by say that again. It was tire size or wheel size for tractors for the different classes, and by weight.
Yeah, the Pro Stock classes run rubber tires. Every other class runs its foam tire with basically silicone wrapped around it. A good use for gasket sealer.
Silicone gasket sealer.
I use that GE, the GE Clear that everybody's been using now. That's the hot lick. Comes in a caulk tube.
Yep.
That's what they're all using now. The little pads you kneel on in the garden, use them for the tires. That foam is what you want, the closed cell foam.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Set them up and custom make your tires, and off you go.
You make your tires on a piece of glass. You roll your silicone off on a piece of glass.
No, actually, you run them into lathes. You just hold a piece of glass up against them.
Oh, okay. I see how you. Okay.
Like
you're using.
Like you take like a little, like TV dinner tray, little flat tray, cookie cutter tray, fill it with water and a little bit of alcohol. Put the glass there and hold it up against them. That also works.
Mm-hmm.
The water lubricates it and it goes in. Some people do them dry. Not me. I can't do them that way. It's a putty knife to do them dry. That's not for me.
They look good. The ones that you had looked good last year.
Yeah, Richard went down and started practicing. He got it figured out again. They turned out pretty nice.
Good. Because I know last year he was chewing pieces of it off on the track.
Yeah, they come undone. It's like throwing a cap. It just gets messy quickly.
He was throwing shit everywhere.
I think when you put it on, you gotta make sure you get a good bond. That way it does adhere and stick and not just, wrap around. New tires will last a couple of years, usually. But then they'll just start losing their life. They won't grip anymore, and you gotta redo them.
Right.
Huh. The first couple of pulls, they don't work. The last couple of pulls, they don't work. Everything in between is pretty good.
So what do? Start the thing up and hold it against a smooth surface and just run them off like they do when they're prepping a drag race track with their tire rubber machine.
They pretty much just do them as they run them. You just run down the track a few passes. First 2 or 3 passes till everything gets seated and stretched and relaxed and everything finds its happy place.
Mm-hmm.
You knock the shine off of them, then they're pretty good. The other classes we got rubber tires. There's 32 durometer rubber, and you can't do anything to them to soften them. So a lot of guys will drill them so they smash out. Cross drill them.
Mm-hmm.
Different little oddities in the voodoo. No tire sauce is allowed. Alcohol only to clean them.
Right. Which is what you'll see when they're sitting at the pit and they got them fired up. And you'll see a rag go over the,
Yeah.
Use the hand throttle, rev it up a little bit, and spin the tires. Wipe them down.
Before you go to the pool, sit them up in the lathe with a drill press and spin them a little bit and hit them with a little bit of, like 1500 and, some alcohol. Just knock the grease off of them, get them shined up. get any dirt out of any imperfections out of them, then go run them.
So, how much patience does it take to be a micro mini puller?
More than I got. They can be very trying at times.
I was going to say, after you get the thing started and you run to the track and it shuts off on you, you do that about 6 times, and you start seeing the smoke come out of the ears a little bit.
Yeah, the engine ain't the only thing that's hot at that point.
Yeah.
There's still a good amount of ribbon between the competitors. I know it used to be a lot of fun back in the message board days before we had the Facebook and stuff. We used to do it. There used to be a lot of ribbon on message book page or website, message boards.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of fun back in the day. The Pie Man.
Yes, the East Coast Bakery.
The East Coast Bakery, delivering your pie.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you called yourself?
He was the Pie Man. Yep, he was the Pie Man.
Some people I still am.
A lot of ribbon going on. This is good fun,
Remember we got Butchie with that.
Oh yeah.
That started because Butch Watson would always get out his crystal ball and figure out who's going to win the Super Bowl and our Super Bowl and our annual meeting pool are the same weekend. That's our Louisville, and everything all wrapped into one. And awards and everything is one weekend. He always get his crystal ball out, and then that's this, that, and the other. So you're gonna be eating some pie, some humble pie, because you're wrong, and this, that, and the other. And I went out there and showed up early for the pool. And I put 2 apple pies on top of his toolbox. So here you go. You're gonna be eating some pie later. Might be a crow. It just went from there.
That's hilarious.
I figured one of these days you're going to have graphics on your truck and there's going to be a picture of pie on it.
That can be done.
I need to look for a panel wagon to do that. Nice panel wagon at East Coast Bakery. Pies.
Yeah. How long has the sport of micro mini been around, Scott? Do you know roughly?
It started in '76.
Okay.
Next year's our 50th anniversary. We're going to be having a pool in St. James, Minnesota for our annual meeting pool.
Wow.
That's going to be a good little trek out the road.
Yeah.
You're going the whole way to Minnesota.
Yes, Minnesota. I am.
Minnesota.
We were in Iowa last year.
Yeah. Yeah,
the
Minnesota.
Year before that was Wisconsin or Indiana, one or the other. It moves around, different places will host it. So I said, this year's going to be Minnesota. The next year's going to be Ohio. They're going to take it.
Okay. If you ride with the right person, it's just a blink of an eye away. You'll be there in no time. So.
Yes.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah, I think if I remember from last year, the micro mini organization, is it the president or somebody lives in Minnesota?
Yes.
Yep.
You got a good memory, Dwayne.
Oh yeah, I did all the research last year.
Ed Connell.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's the president. His wife is a secretary. Miss Linda, she's a secretary, scorekeeper.
Okay.
She gets all the paperwork when I'm done with it.
I gotcha.
How about is there any new any new power plants, any new inventions out online to the competitor that can be purchased now? I mean, I know you have certain specs you got to stay within, like a rule set, so to speak.
Right.
But
well, some of the rules are getting hard because their manufacturers are changing their sizes around.
Mm-hmm.
We have like a 15 limit in the super stocks in the 4-wheel drive trucks. Nobody's making 15s. They're all making 18s and 19s now. To find a decent, 15, starting to drive the price up.
Sure.
The small engines used to be 051s. Well, they don't make them anymore. We went to 060s. Now we're running 070s because in that class it's just hard to find a small engine that's, good. While we were toying with the electrical idea, but some of the old guard just does not want to hear it.
no electric.
Do not want to hear it.
No batteries.
It's just become a source of contention, but adapt or die is what it's coming down to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we were toying with a 4-pound electric class, because there's some 4-H classes that run electric, and then they convert to nitro later on. So we were toying with this 4-pound class just to, they want to come and play, they can come and play, and we just something to experiment with, see how comparable it is to the nitro classes. Maybe later there'll be a combined class, maybe not.
Okay.
Because electric is a little more consistent, a little bit easier to mess with. You just plug in a battery and you go. You don't have to worry about, is it going to start? Is it too humid? Is it too cold? Is it too hot? Is the air too thin? You have to adjust them. Those little engines, you don't have any adjustments on the little engines. They don't have a high speed, low speed needle. They got one setting, and that's it.
Yeah.
Whereas with the bigger engines, you can adjust your highs, your lows, your mids. You can tweak to the situation,
Mm-hmm.
which is what makes pro stock class so hateful. It's why they stall out all the damn time. They're just not a pleasant class. Yeah. That also comes into play. If it's so damn hateful, you don't want to run it. Who's going to come and play? Nobody. They want to come and fight. You want to come and have fun.
Yeah, last booth, I'm getting a lot of feedback. Is it just me?
Yeah, I heard that too.
It's there was no pro stock tractors, I believe, last year, right? Because nobody.
No, I ran the 3 and 5.
Okay. I can't remember.
Richard ran his 3. I think Ray ran his 3. There wasn't very many. There'll be a fair amount this time because I know the other guys are bringing pro stocks with us. There'll be
okay
5 or 6 per class.
Okay, cool.
We get them big payouts that way. Woo-hoo. Big payday for us is $10. Most of the times it's $2 or $3.
Keeps it cheap, but it'd be nice to. Well, you need a couple sponsors to step up, but it's. What do you do?
Well, we got a $5 hook fee that you pay across the board, and it's $2 per class. And you split the money down the middle. Say there's 3 in the class, it's $3, $2, $1. 6% and 60-40 on the other.
Right.
If there's 5 or 6, well then it goes down a little further. Is it for us a big payout's $10?
True.
If somebody throws some money in the pot, well then hey, great. Most times it's not a lot. Most of the times the money works out anyway between us. And what you pay, you win a couple, you win a couple, you win a couple. Next thing you know, you've basically come out zero. Last couple of pulls, we didn't even collect money. We just took our hook fees and went on.
Right.
Saved all the aggravation of counting that when we were done.
$10 a good payout. JR is about enough to buy you a pack of cigars or 2.
Enough to buy 1 glow plug.
Yeah.
Much like the big ones, we're not in it for the money.
So, you just mentioned glow plugs. How long do they last?
Ideally, they'll last for years. 2 things that kill a glow plug is dirt and heat. If you're way, way lean, you'll burn them up. Or if you got crap in your engine, it'll bang them up. Otherwise, they'll run several years.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys run hotter fuel and they're running leaner, they're burning them up. The other things because they're iridium, precious metals. They can be $15 a piece for a glow plug, some of them. That kind of money, you don't be burning them up every single pass.
No.
On my fuel, I run at 30% nitro with like 10% oil. That's hot enough.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the times, we're not having horsepower issues. We're having traction issues. So you have all the horsepower you want, you still got to hook that sucker. It was more about tire prep than anything else.
It's real nitro.
Yes.
It
hurts when it gets you in your eyes. It hurts, gives you the headaches. It does all that good stuff.
Yeah, every once in a while you got to step outside. If you're in a small area pulling, you got to step outside and get some fresh air. But Greek shop's pretty big, pretty high ceiling and stuff. It's not.
I didn't mind it too much at Greek's shop.
Barrett's shop's a little tight, but every once in a while you got to step outside and get a fresh breath air.
He's in a 6,500 building. It's 15-foot ceiling or so. There's nowhere for it to go as much. We had to open the door and kick a little bit of that once in a while, but. Yeah. Dave's shop is so dang on big, it's got plenty of place to dissipate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and had a good crowd there last year, too, for that Dave's.
Hoping for a good crowd this time. A lot of people wanting to come. A lot of people have been asking, so here we go.
Yep.
Is there any information online anywhere for it?
Just on our website, NMMTPA
Okay.
That's really about it. It's, everybody's like, well, where can we buy parts? Where can we buy kits? That's where part of the stick comes in too, because most of it is what you dream up in your head. There's not a whole lot of readily available parts. You may buy like gears and bushings and bearings, but the rest of it's, your design. You figure it out and build to your specs. We got a couple of guys that sell some parts, but for the most part, it's just, we got a couple of guys that build tires too. That kind of bottlenecks things.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to come and watch, there's no cost. It's walk in, sit down, and enjoy yourself. Bring your kids. This is great.
Bring your earplugs too. They get a little bit loud.
Yeah, definitely. Bring 2 good fingers or earplugs because they can get noisy.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. I had a great experience last year. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun getting to see all this stuff for my first time and getting to see how it all works. It's a lot of dedication and time and a little bit of engineering that goes into it.
Yeah, it's impressive to see the first couple of times and you realizing what's going on, and people are like, oh, I can't possibly be pulling that much weight. Well, you come here and you pull the sled, and most of them can't. You're like, oh my God, you're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to put.
But between the 2 events, it should be a pretty good weekend. I get to see people I haven't seen in a while.
Yes. Yeah, and some people I've never seen for me. So. Like again, Eric, I haven't seen Eric since Belvedere. So, like you say, how many years has that been? It's quite a while back.
Yeah.
I have to stop and get some convenience store pies to bring.
Yes.
Didn't we pick on him about something years ago? But I can't remember what it was.
I don't recall either.
That's been a long time ago.
There was a lot of inside jokes at one time.
Oh yeah, a lot of ribbon. I can get Ray Heindel on something maybe. I have to come up with some red stuff for him, Mr. John Deere.
A cherry pie.
Yes.
Ooh, that's an idea. I apologize for my misspelled Saturday. It's supposed to be Saturday.
Cyber Day.
I spelled S-A-R.
Saturday.
Saturday, like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. I miss the old days. Back in the old days, heck, we had, 13, 15 events a year.
Yeah.
It's getting that where it's really drying off.
Yeah, a lot of pullers here locally, too.
There's a big push now to get the 4-H kids involved in it. The thing is, all the 4-H kids that pull with me don't pull anymore. You think about it, but, they all get to be, 16, 18 years old, and they discover the opposite sex and cars and other things and school sports, and they're gone. You never see them again. We're all pulling, and our kids don't. Ray Honda's kids don't pull. My kids don't pull. A lot of kids don't pull anymore. It's hard to have pulls out here when there's only 3 people pulling. It's really hard to get, any motivation to do anything. It's more or less a test and tune that we're paying for.
Yeah.
But we're trying to get things kicking going again. But once again, it's the biggest thing that kicks you in the butt. Hey, cool. When's your next pull? Well, there's one in 2 weeks out in Ohio, and you just lost them right there.
Yeah.
They want to go back and play with the electric cars because there's 14 tracks around electric cars.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
what's the name of that diner beside Richard Barrett's place, Scott?
How's that?
What's the diner beside Richard Barrett's called?
New Freedom Diner.
New Freedom Diner. Okay.
New Freedom Restaurant on my.
New Freedom Restaurant. Yeah. It changes names by the week, and it goes by one or the other.
Looks like it's a pretty big place.
Yeah, we've been there before.
Yeah, it's a good restaurant. That's just a good landmark spot because it's right next door, you know.
So there's opportunities for food at that one.
Yes. There is a Greek too if you run down to the Turkey Hill.
Or if you run up the road to the pizza shop.
Yeah.
That might happen. That might happen.
I think they did that last year. Somebody
I think
ordered
they brought
pizza
some food in there last year.
Yeah. He had hot dogs one year, and one year he had a Slurpee machine going. We've had some entertainment there.
The polling is supposed to be the entertainment.
Yes, it's part of it.
Okay. Let's get that information out there. We'll get something drawn up online too. We'll get the event times and all that stuff further located and stuff, and get it on Facebook and stuff.
I'll get a confirmation on them other 2 polling dates so we can get our polls in, because in our club, if you don't have 5 events, you don't qualify for any national points or anything.
I can't have that.
You got to get 5 events, and then you get to go to Super Bowl and the Invitational. Super Bowl is on Friday night, and our regular poll is on Saturday. So you want to make the Friday night show, you've got to be invited.
Mm-hmm.
At least 5 events, be top of your state or top of national points.
Okay.
For Richard Barrett's shop is 17368 Susquehanna Trail.
Okay.
I just seen you had put it in next to New Freedom Restaurant, and
You sure you got the right place?
He had given me the address at one point.
So,
We're losing you, Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne. I think we lost Dwayne.
I'm
There
on
he
my
is. He's
screen.
You were freezing up. We couldn't hear your audio either.
It's on the NMMA website.
Oh, okay.
On the schedule, and
yes.
I also looked at the
Okay.
Yeah, there's a small little house up in the front, and the poll building is in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my computer will not load the website, so I couldn't get their website to open. I don't know why. Try it again.
Last weekend, they pulled out there at the Ertl Toy Company. That was the big event. That's who they pulled out there at Ertl. A lot of guys went out there and pulled. There was some video footage online of that.
There we go. You're breaking up again, Dwayne.
And I believe it's the first weekend of December. They're pulling up at Watford, Wisconsin. I won't be making that one either. This year, just not in the books to be traveling anywhere.
Yeah. That's a long haul.
Yes.
Schedule. Okay. I got the events now. Okay. You know, I'll go ahead and make up a post, Scott, if that's all right with you. I'll make up a post for both events, and I'll get that across my Facebook pages and stuff, and tag you in it and all that good stuff.
The more exposure, the better. We're needing it.
Yeah, we want people to come and watch. It's fun. Stuff. Yep. Video camera will be rolling. Again, I'll let Mike probably film with the camera on Saturday. He can only come Saturday. Sunday, I'll be filming myself, but I will also film Friday, Saturday at a Greek shop with the GoPro as well. Just to, shoot around the pits and stuff, and get some short coverage. For
Gotta keep up with beer money. You can't let them get ahead of us.
That's all right. It's okay.
Is your aluminum stage buddy Robert going to be there again?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard. He's been pretty busy with garden tractors, and he's been out in the Midwest too, on the stuff, indoor stuff. So,
boy,
he's not busy with a bridge, so we got that.
Yeah, I just seen the price went up, so apparently he needed a little bit more money for some new equipment or something.
Actually, he's not involved in that. That's not a state of Maryland
That's
thing.
a
That's
federal.
Yeah, no,
Maryland
I
Port
was busting.
Authority. That's toll Maryland Port toll, whatever they call it. It's not state of Maryland, but I have a feeling it's become the state of Maryland funded.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. I get frustrated with that piece of what governor we got. Anyway,
No, explain it.
yeah, I'll get kicked off of YouTube probably.
This is a family-friendly
I really
environment.
tell you how I feel about it. I think you understand. I don't have to tell you. So
Yes, I do.
but it sucks. But now they're talking 2030 till there's a bridge back across there now. That's
Another
another
5 years.
It's crazy.
Like $500 billion or something. Some ridiculous amount of money.
It's a lot.
Went from 2.3 to 5.8 or something like that.
Crazy. But anyway, it's another subject for a different show.
Yes.
I hate politics. But, that's cool. You coming, Dwayne? You coming to Greek Shop? Is not an acceptable answer. You went hunting this past weekend, so you have no choice.
I know. I am going to Martinsburg, West Virginia on Saturday to put a window in a cabin on a hillside.
Can't do that Sunday then.
I don't know. Maybe Sunday I can show up at New Freedom.
Maybe you should do that. Yeah, you can buy everybody lunch. I'm just kidding.
Oh, there you go.
That'll be your sponsorship.
I'm going to have to get out of bed early.
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Early start time. It ain't that far over there for us anyway.
No.
Yeah, sponsorships are always welcome. We like money.
Yep. It'd be so much nicer to win more than $10. So, absolutely.
Let there be light.
Yep.
Yeah. My computer kicked on. My laptop's got a low battery.
Okay.
Let you know that you're
there.
heating it up or burning it up.
You just want me to plug it in, but the plug's way over there.
No, we're about done. That's okay. Oh, we're almost at an hour, believe it or not, already. But that's great. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of people in here tonight, but we're going to get the word out on Facebook. We'll get the addresses out there. I'll probably make that up tonight. If not tonight, it'll be first thing in the morning when I get back.
Yeah, I'll share it and help promote it.
Yeah, we'll share it around. I'll tag Scott in it, and I can tag Dwayne in it, whatever, and check it all out. Come out. It's a good time. These guys, they have a lot of fun. It's fun. It's fun to watch because just like the real deal, you don't know what's going to happen. I've seen these things. Just you think they're going to have a real nice smooth pull, and then things will lay down at the end of the run and start hopping and jumping around. Next thing you know, it's gone. It could come unhooked and go wherever. Flip upside down. That happens a lot too. I've seen that a lot. So, but that's a lot of fun.
And there's always a sudden silence. That's never a good one either.
Yes, I recall that up here. Back then, it was Deer Creek equipment, I guess, back then.
Yeah.
And Scott had one singing, boy. She was singing, set her down. And, ooh, that's not good.
It got tight.
Yeah. Went from 30,000 to nothing real fast.
Yeah. Yeah. When that happens, you got problems.
Yep.
Usually.
Well, I got one now that I was working on, and I kicked the rod out of it the other night, and I managed to find the rod finally. It's in Australia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, what I can find.
Isn't that something? So what's the hot lick? Because let's talk semi-class. Let's talk semi-class real quick. We lost him. Dagnabbit.
His battery probably died.
Yeah, I wanted to get in there and get the engine questions. What was the hot lick for the hottest engine here? OS. I know OS was top dog for a while on some of them classes, depending on the model number and stuff. I'm not really knowledgeable like he is, but we probably lost him. It's all good. It's all good. But I will get a post out on Facebook with the addresses, et cetera, et cetera. And they're pulling all classes from from pro stock all the way up to semi, and that semi class is awesome. And I'll tell you what, Scott's got one good running semi that is a replica of Dave Greek's pressure time semi, and that thing flat gets it. So he's got a real good shot of sweeping the weekend with that truck. But I know there's a couple guys coming that's got some good stuff, so it's gonna be fun. Oh, he's back. There he is.
Had to jump on the phone. The laptop crapped out.
That's all good. Yeah, I was just saying. I was going to ask you. I had one more question. I was asking you a question, and I looked up, and you were gone.
Yeah, battery crapped out.
What's the hot lick engine right now? I mean, I know there's different sizes and stuff in different classes, but what seems to be the go-to for, say, semis or something like that?
Well, for the longest time, it was the OS Max.
Right.
They were always the hot lick, and then they're getting scarce, hard to find. Like I said, I had that connecting rod, and I found a connecting rod in Australia. It was on eBay, and eBay wouldn't ship it here because of the tariff, so I had to go to the website and buy it. And connecting rod inch long cost me $53, but it's coming.
And it's just a little connecting rod.
Yeah, it's an inch long, a couple little holes in it. But in the bigger classes now, the LRPs are really coming in. That's their ladder box racing product. LRP, that's the hot lick nowadays. Okay. And the bigger Picos are hot ticket.
Okay. But I knew OS. I knew OS was the big name for years. A few years. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that I broke. It was an OS Max. It was a CVR 15. It's got a CVRX piston in it, which why the connecting rods wouldn't fit. I had local connecting rods wouldn't work. I had to get the special one.
Okay.
It's 10 and 2, so we'll get that thing up and running again. And there's pretty much anything you want to stick in there you can, but those seem to be the best ones right now. A couple of guys got their hands on some Nova Rossies, and they're like really, really good, but they're like really, really expensive too.
Right. Okay.
The Italian Performance.
Right. Yeah, usually anything that's Italian, even real vehicle wise, is big money.
Now instead of $200 engine, you got a $600 engine.
Yeah. Just like the real deal, man. Everything changes. Everything goes sky high. It's crazy.
Yes.
It is crazy. What's nitro cost you now? Right now, and you're only buying, by the ounce or so, ounces, but
it's about $40 a gallon, $50 a gallon.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, I don't buy the hot fuel. Some of the guys out west are buying a hotter fuel, and I'm not sure what they're paying. But I know mine's running $40, $45 a gallon range.
Okay.
And I'm running the heck fuel I'm running now. I forgot. You're on the blank tonight. It's one of the nights.
It's okay. Comes with age.
VP. I'm running the VP is what I'm running.
VP? Okay.
Yeah. Some guys are running Torco. I'm running VP.
Okay.
And there's some other guys that make their own fuel. It's interesting too. Called Bones Homebrew. He makes his own stuff. So based on what you want, because the drag races all buy it from him.
Okay.
Tell him what you want, and he'll mix her up.
Huh.
So if you have a little bit extra, you just dump it in your car?
Sure, why not? Computers love it.
I seen somebody do that to a blender one time at a certain two-wheel drive hauler one night at the Buck. And he had put alcohol in the blender. It's a weed eater kind of thing. He made a blender for mixed drinks. Yeah. That last run of alcohol in it didn't last. It blew her up. But boy, when she run, she would mix. That was hilarious.
You guys drinking margaritas, slushy margaritas at the pools?
Not me. Nope.
What's a margarita? I never heard of that.
I don't drink that kind of stuff.
Oh, come on, Scott. That's your favorite.
You're right. Hey, we're at an hour, man. Good deal. All right, well, we won't drag it out any longer. So get your butts out there, get your kids rounded up, and come on out. It's free. Again, check our Facebook pages, EEP Pulling Videos. My name, Jerry Richardson. And I'll have Scott Jones tagged in it, Dwayne, Martin. We'll have all the information there. Again, there's no charge. Come on out, bring the kids, whatever. And
go to the NMMTPA website, Facebook page, so you can see plenty of videos if you want to see what they look like.
Yeah, yep. I will dig up last year's stuff and I'll post it on my Facebook page too from last year. So, but N as in Nancy, NMMTPA.com. Actually, it's NMMTPA
Pullers.com.
That's why I couldn't get there before. Yeah, NMMTPA Pullers. I will put that.
National Micro Mini Tractor Pullers Association.
Yep. Where'd you go? There you are.
NMMTPApullers.com.
Yes. We're on Facebook also.
Yep. Yeah, and I'll actually I should be able to tag them in it too. That way it goes to their page as well. But I'll put the website in there too as a link. So I'll get all that either tonight before I call it quits or be first thing in the morning. So check it out, man. It's free. Come do it. New Freedom. Bring the family. You can go next door and have dinner when you're done. So that's all I have. You got anything, Dwayne?
No, I do not. But well, actually, I do. It's if you do come out to the pool, check out all the machine work and craftsmanship and all the work that these guys do to build these machines. They're custom. You don't go out and buy too much stuff pre-made. It's all made by hand, and there's a lot of time and dedication put into it.
Paint work, decals. I mean, some of them are pretty slicked up, man. And Scott's pressure time replica is spot on. And it runs as good as it looks. It really does. He did a good job with that truck. Yep. I know Mr. Greek's happy with it. So
yes,
pretty good stuff. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. Scott, you got anything else you want to say, or?
No, pretty well covers it, sir.
Okay. Well, hopefully we get some people to turn out Friday night and I keep saying Friday, Saturday or Sunday. Come out both.
Yeah. I've been doing the same thing. It's just the PPL thing. We pull on Fridays and Saturdays, not Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
It gets you loopy there.
Yeah. But I guess we'll be back next Wednesday. Someday it'll be 8 p.m. again. We'll see. I probably could have done 8 p.m. tonight. We were back here a little earlier, but that's okay. I had some other stuff to do quick. But,
JR had to finish his popcorn first.
I had to finish my popcorn. She made me a half a bag of popcorn, so I had to hurry up and eat that before. I didn't want to sit here munching on popcorn while we're trying to have a show. So it was good. But anyway. All right. No Southern goodbyes here. We're just going to call it quits here. And we appreciate everybody being here. And again, get out there this weekend. Information will be on Facebook here tonight or tomorrow morning. And, do it for Scotty. If you want to be nice and throw in some sponsorship money, bring it with you to the pool. And I'm sure he'll gladly shake your hand and thank you and have you announced, hey, this guy gave us this lady gave us that, et cetera, et cetera. And one thing about these guys in the pit area before the pool, before or after the pool, during the pool, they're very busy people at their pit stalls. They got their hands full. They got multiple vehicles to work on, get running, etc. Before the pool, these guys would be more than happy to talk to the kids, talk to you, and answer any of your questions. They would love to get you involved, in any way, shape, or form. But it's cool. I know the kids really enjoy it too, and adults enjoy it. So, but anyway, I'm done rambling on. Okay. We'll hopefully we'll see you Saturday and Sunday. Thank you, Scott. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. You guys hang out backstage, and we'll go through the outro here, and I'll see you guys backstage. Everybody else, we'll see you next week. Hopefully, 8:15. We'll have it posted online. So, see ya.